You should know by now the mercy's off the table. Think that you can try to spare me like I'm someone. When you didn't spare my brother, so get dunked on.
What's up, guys? This is Do You Want to Be a Universe, and this is going to be the conclusion of one of my favorite series that I've actually had the pleasure of reading. This has to be the most I have ever read of anything in my entire life, and the fact that it's ending is a big thing. I mean, first Gravity Falls, now Homestuck. Naruto way back a year ago, and so many things are ending, and it's like okay, we're really setting up for like the new generation of things that we're gonna get into or something like that. I'm sure Hussey's gonna do something more with something and stuff, but it just feels like I just got here. It feels like I haven't done much for the community. I've been to one convention. No, okay. Since this is a special occasion, I've been to one convention, and the only things I could really contribute to the entire thing was this John Egbert pop figurine thing. I think I lost the hammer, which I'm sure it's around, and apple scabs. I've had apple scabs with me since I bought him, and he's actually been sitting right there, right next to my TV, watching everything that I do because he's my best friend. And it was just like it just went by so fast. I read the entire thing in 5 days, so I caught up pretty quickly compared to a lot of people, and it wasn't like One Piece to me because at first I saw, oh man, this is length, oh man, it's gonna be One Piece all over again, there's no way I'm gonna catch up. But then the thing about One Piece is there's certain episodes you can watch and certain episodes you can ditch and some episodes you don't even have to even acknowledge and stuff like that. As for Homestuck, you need to read every single one, every single thing to understand anything that's going on in anywhere. And I did it in 5 days. And the same thing with One Piece. I caught up with that too, and One Piece is going pretty strong. But this isn't about One Piece. This is about Homestuck. So, for a special occasion, we're going to have Senator After Scabs here with us today, reacting with us. So, without further ado, let's watch S Act 7. 3, 2, 1, now. Calliope. Whoa. Oh, the animation's gonna be epic, isn't it? Oh, it is. Oh, God. They're about to, oh man, they're about to throw those rings in there. Oh, they already did it. I knew all the pictures were all the setup to all the big things that were gonna happen in the final thing. And oh, and by the way, happy birthday, John. Happy birthday. Oh, now you're just gonna make me wish they made this into a TV show anime thing. Oh, don't do this to me. There it is. That's what they're gonna make a universe. Ah! Oh, man. Oh my God. It's actually happening. This is actually happening. This is like the vibrancy in the animation is something that just blows my mind, because this is like the kind of stuff you see in like fan-made stuff. But this, no. And seeing this makes me really want to change up a few things in my Homestuck comic if I'm doing it all wrong. Oh. Oh. Out of all the things, I did not see this type of thing coming. I gotta say that much. Oh man. Jeez, this is like one of those student art films that I see in college. Oh my god. Yeah, you. Hey, if you came up to me and told me that in Homestuck the universe has always been a frog, I'd probably not believe you. But now I'm more in tune to the fact that maybe our universe is a frog, for all we know. Nah. It's one way to look at things. I mean, I won't lie to you guys, I'm about, like, 75% lost, but I understand what's going on. This is pretty much my entire Homestuck experience, actually, so hey. I'm not surprised. Oh, Jesus. You! Why do I keep forgetting about you? Hey, he did the thing that I did in my comic. It's like, for some reason, when he gets serious, they're both 8 balls. That's why I believe, it looks like I was right about that. Cool. See, that's what I like about Homestuck. There's certain things I can guess right about this thing. Because anything can happen. So here we go here. I don't know, let's just... Here we go. Here we go. Briska, do it. I'd still, you're probably going up to like a 70 to 80% on this. I'm okay. Oh, okay. I think I kind of understand a little bit, but I gotta say, anime Friska, one of the best looking things. Oh man. And now we have Aradia and okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I think they were doing. Is it about to bring them there or something? Oh, sweet! If that's what I think it is, that is one of the best things that you could ever do. But again, I can't really say anything. I want to wait until all of this is over before I get my speculations out, because I don't want to be like, jump the gun on anything. Because, to me, it's like they recreated Alternia and Earth. Or, in retrospect, just made good for everywhere. Oh, wow. You're already showing happy lives everywhere. Yup. I'm concerned. I am very concerned right now because the things that Calibor is doing, and again, this seems ending like. This better not be how it ends. It seems ending. Is this ending? Oh wait, no, it's ending, isn't it? Is it over? Oh, it's over, isn't it? It's over. It's done. It's over. It's over. Yeah, it's over. Oh man, that's done. Ah. All right. Well, let me just tell you something. This was amazing. I did not see like a full scale. I'm sorry, spitting. Full scale animation involved. Oh no. I did not expect that. Okay. Okay. First off, art phenomenal. I mean, if you have a problem with anime type architecture, especially at the very end of the whole entire spectrum of Homestuck, you can't be kidding me. Here's another page. And it's the end page. It's okay. I think that's the whole, okay, if my mind is used to anything right now, I think the end where Caliborn is doing his thingamajig is either A, things coming full circle where he's becoming Lord English and doing the old thingamajig or something like that. I could be wrong on that because, again, brain not fully in depth with everything about going on in Homestuck for how complicated it is. Or B, set up for future events for possible other things, but it would kind of defeat the purpose because this is supposed to be the end. So I'm leaning more toward the former than the latter, but hey, you guys are smarter than me. How about you put it in the comment section to explain all this stuff in great detail, because God knows I like to read very long paragraphs of things. So hey, so if you do know what just happened here, my take is just that when all this occurred, not only did they make the new Earth and Alternia, or I think I got that name right, the troll homeworld, and like all the places, they pretty much made everything nice and great for other timeline generational selves. So at least in a sense, they won. They won the game. They got it. They did the thing, and they're happy in some area right there, and yet there are parts of them that are still in the game there doing that thing, and you know, in timeline, multiverse, whatever the blibbly block going on. And in the end, if one part wins, there's a possibility that multiple parts can win and have a collective greatness occurrence going on here, and it's great. And I like that. It's cool. Man, from start to finish, since this is a very special occasion, and I don't really think I shared the story, and if I did, I'll probably see if I can upload one of my older videos. I've actually been getting some help trying to get my older videos out, my older Homestuck reactions out. We're having a bit of problems through Skype, but hopefully it will work out sooner or later. But so I expect old Homestuck videos to come out, because I do have 3 already, so I might upload them somewhere around who knows when. But I'm uploading this now because, jeez, I couldn't miss this. How this turned out as Homestuck and all, great. phenomenal. Storytelling, dialogue, character building, character development, villain character development, and all-around complexity while also keeping your reader entertained. We're not messing with the head deal. Brilliant. Good job. I'll see. Good job. Can't wait to actually when the game comes out, because I'm gonna play the ever-loving crap out of that game when it comes out. As for like fan base, one of the most interesting fan bases I've been into. If you've been in like a My Little Pony fan base, they have particular triggers to triggers. Get it? You see what I did there? Triggers to particular things. I have yet to actually meet one, but there have been many occurrences where if a person talks about My Little Pony in a particular light, they'll go into a tangent of some kind, along with some particular other series. Like I know about Gravity Falls. You have one thing about Gravity Falls, not particularly on the nose, and that person will get on you like butter on toast. But as for Homestuck community, when I went to the convention and went to many other panels and stuff, when I showed my the lack of intelligence to certain things about Homestuck, instead of coming at me with idiocracy of how dumb I am in certain occasions, they actually came at me with informative retellings and easier to explain methods, like the quadrants. I couldn't understand the quadrants at all. There was many moments where I'm like, Morels are friends, right? And mate sprits are just plain love. Kiss maces are you hate the person and the other person hates you, but you like each other. It's just like, I couldn't understand it. But after getting information from other other Homestuck fans, they actually helped me understand the quadrants a lot more than I would ever have known just trying to understand it on my own. Because, geez, not to mention the amount of animations, the fan works in general actually help entice the lore of Homestuck. There was no, I can't say there was a time. There was a long period of time where I didn't fully understand like the backstory with the ancestors and what happened. All I knew is that the Sufferer. I'm not even gonna try to attempt. Again, I already said in my last video of my reactions to Collide, I am not fully in depth with the ancestors' names, so bear with me on that. But Karkat's ancestor, he basically reminded me of Martin Luther King / Jesus, okay? Put together, and he bit through pain and torment. The Della Rosa, I do remember her, Kanaya's ancestor, is, the mother of Sufferer, Karkat's ancestor. Then we have the Justice dude, who is Equius's ancestor, and with the mate sprit of Karkat's ancestor being the Peta's ancestor. And then you have the Condits, who is Pfeffery's ancestor, and Eridan. I don't really care about Eridan long enough to really care about his ancestor, but the whole point is, if it wasn't for After Us, the animation, I would not have gotten in full in depth of everything that went on. Alright, sure, I would willing to bet that probably cut out a few things, but I don't see it like that. I actually understand things a lot more than me trying to read it. I can tell you that much. That's good. The one problem in this entirety of the Homestuck fanbase everywhere, I will tell you this is the one thing that bothered me, was how God tiers are meant to come back if it's not a just or heroic death. How many instances, besides John getting stabbed in the back by Jack that one time, has a God tier come back on their own because they didn't die justly or heroically? Name one other time besides John. Okay, I must have missed it, but really, John was the only instance that a God tier came back on its own after dying. Jack stabbed him through the back. It was a pathetic and cheap death, meaning that it wasn't heroic or just of John to die, so he came back. Okay, I'm like, okay, once the others are God tier, they're gonna have opportunities, and no, every time everyone else died, they died heroically or justly, especially in Game Over. I couldn't believe how many times. Oh, and Game Over, it's just like... Jane died justly, and Jake died heroically by trying to save Jane. Jade did Jade die? Jade died, didn't she? I forgot how she died, but she died, and Jack and PM got into it about how she died, and Jack brought her to the quest bed because that's what he did last time when Jade died, which is like a thing to do, which is actually pretty smart on his end. And Dave died, being heroic to trying to protect Jade. So there's just like so many people died right there, but none of them come back because they were both heroic and just. I'm like, at least one of them. The only person who survived was Trezzy on that entire escapade. I'm like, okay, but that's just me. That's just me. In my Homestuck comic that I'm posting up on my DeviantArt, I actually abuse the system of how god tiers are meant to work in that sort of aspect. So for example, I. In the story, I'm not going to say who particular characters, but two characters are fighting on a spaceship because they're waiting to get to an area. The only reason why they're fighting on a spaceship is for training purposes. So they're killing each other for sport, which is neither heroic nor just. So they're abusing that system to see who's stronger than the other person, and they can just come back after they're dead. If I'm wrong about how killing for sport is neither just nor heroic for the simple fact of training, then come at me again on the comment sections on that, because I'm pretty sure that's neither heroic or just. However, with all that has happened in Homestuck, I will say I had a great experience. I have never had to cram so much information in my brain in any series ever, even One Piece. I mean, One Piece is easier to follow than Homestuck to me. Yes, I am making that accusation out right now. One Piece, way easier to explain than Homestuck. Because when someone asks me, what's Homestuck? I really want to say, let me tell you about Homestuck legitly. Like the meme, let me tell you about Homestuck legitly, but I can't. I can't actually tell you about Homestuck. All I can say is a kid's game, save the world. Not Sword Art Online. There you go. And that's it. That's it. And the funny thing is, the one thing that got me into this series, the one thing that hooked me into the series on page 1 was the fact that one of the kids' characters' names were John. I'm like, if you have a character in anything, his name is John, I will immediately go up and see if I can read everything about it, because my name is John. I like other people's names were John. That's amazing. I like to joke around the fact that, hey, we have the same name. Maybe we are the same person entity in another life form, and then we came from outer space and tried to kill everyone but failed because we realized we're not that strong. But yeah, that's just me though. But hopefully I can go to another convention and go to a panel, because obviously if it's one thing that I was a part of in my group of friends that like Homestuck, they like to go to Homestuck meetings, talk about it like how they used to do during like the long hiatuses that that everyone does. And I've been to some and they were pretty great. I got to meet some pretty awesome people with this fan base for liking Homestuck. And obviously I can see people just scheduling now, trying to talk about everything that's happened, how the ending is supposed to symbolize a whole bunch of different things, a lot of stuff that probably made sense to them but not to me, because again, not that smart. But great experience all around. I loved it. I do not regret a single page or mini game thing that's in the story that I have ever had to do. And who knows, maybe in like a few days he updates some more pages. But no, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. If it does though, I might cry. Okay, after looking into the update section that I completely always forget to read every single time there's a new update after a while, especially for the end of the whole series, I mean, my god. I went down to the update and Andrew did, in fact, update with like a column, and he says there will be an epilogue of some sorts, but not for a while. So yeah, there will be an epilogue explaining. I'll probably explain a little bit more of what happens, and he even says we need to draw our own conclusion of everything that we just saw. So hey, at least there is some speculation of probably what I said has some shred of relevancy. So that's good. Thank you, Hussey, for giving me like a grasp of maybe I'm smart or some kind. But yeah, in the end, there will be an epilogue sooner or later, and mostly later. Yeah, I just pretty much want to bring that out. Yeah, there will be an update like that. So that's cool. Anyway, yeah, again, bye. But just to close this little rant slash little sending off video of one of the greatest series I've ever had to be a part of. You done good. You done good. You done good. This is the type of story development like kind of thing that I strive for. So of course I would support it in any way I can, like the game development, supported that. Buying stuff off whatpumpkin.com, support that, and been to many conventions and hanging out with the community. Love that. And if I ever get to meet Hussey in my life, consider myself just dead. Like I die, I guess, because because I've always had 3 people I've ever wanted to meet in my life, and that's Kishimoto, God, and Hussey. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, this is Do You Want a Bit of Universe? This has been Homestuck S Act 7. It is weird though. Act 7 will go down in history as by far the shortest but most informative act ever. Because you got Act 1, it's pretty long. Act 2, pretty long. Act 3, pretty long. 4, long. 5, long. 6, my god, this is Act 6 long. But then you get to 7, it's like, oh, it's just an animation. Animation with a lot of cool visuals. And a page just ending it off everywhere, so. Alright, well, I've been dragging this on too long. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is Do You Want to Be the Universe? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.